are you a cowboy? Would you describe yourself as a cowboy?
Yes, ma'am. I used to rodeo. I rodeoed professional for about 10 years, rode saddle broncs. I was raised on a ranch in western South Dakota on the Bad River, southwest of a little place called Fort Pierre, which is the home of Casey Tibbs, who was a world champion, if anybody ever heard of him. But moved to Wyoming and Montana and worked cattle ranches pretty much all my life.
So you're doing what we would see on the telly, like on horseback, rounding up cattle and all that sort of thing.
Right.
Do you do that?
Right.
Yeah?
Yes, would. The current ranch where I help out and work on is the Birch Rodeo Company and Pickerel Landed Cattle over there, and they run about 1,500 head of mother cows, around 900 to 1,000 head of horses. So it takes a full crew and a lot of work.
Okay, so what is your association then here with Ireland?
Well, my great-great-grandfather came out of Carlow. He was born there in 1853 and stowed away on a boat, I guess, around 1866 or right in that period, and came to America. Eventually he homesteaded in a place called Oneida, South Dakota, and it's quite a history, and a lot of the old folks came over then, his brothers and sisters, and so I just wanted to kind of retrace some of that stuff. His name was Patrick J. Walsh from Carlow, but whether I heard Walsh is a pretty common name, so I guess I'm related to everybody in Ireland.
So you're related to everybody in Ireland. Is this your first visit to Ireland? Have you been here before?
Nope, never been here before. It's been my lifelong dream to come to Ireland and see everybody. And if people keep treating me so dang well, I may just have to become a resident.
Okay, well, I presume that nicely now you're head of entertainment then for...
Oh, I'm head of entertainment for another couple of weeks there. Yeah. He's hard to put up with sometimes, you know. He likes to dance and, you know, he's enjoying himself, you know.
Yeah, well, that's the way to do it. Have you toured much of Ireland while you've been here?
Not a lot, but I sure had a large weekend at Drumcora with Ron and Marlene and Fiona, all the girls out there. They put on a heck of a cowboy show out there. I was really impressed. I'd never seen so many American flags in a foreign country in my life. I really felt at home, and the entertainment, the music they put up. I met a fellow named Jimmy Buckley.
Yeah.
Grand fella.
Okay.
Grand fella.
So you enjoyed his entertainment?
Yeah, we do a lot of the same kind of music. I play the old honky-tonk at home. I toured with a fellow named Ian Tyson from Canada for a little while.
Okay.
And so we hit it right off. I wish I could have got to play a few tunes with him.
Yeah, well, you're going to play a tune now for me. You're going to sing. Are you going to join in?
No, I'm not. I'm just going to make a small little dedication, if you don't mind,
to
a very good friend of mine who you probably know. It's Vida. Vida lives in France, and I'd like to dedicate this song, Vida, to my friend Mike, her husband, who passed away there recently.
Okay.
From this valley, they say, you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. Oh, they say you are taking the sunshine that has brightened our pathway a while. Come and sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu, but remember that Red River Valley and the cowboy that loved you so true. For a long time, my dear, I have waited for those sweet words you never will say. And at last all my fond hopes have faded, for they say you are going away. Come Sit by my side if you love me. Do not hasten to bid me adieu. But remember that red river valley and the cowboy that loved you so true. And the cowboy that loved you so true.
Great, good stuff. Well
Thank you
done.
very much, Doug.
And I should have opened the mic while you were singing along there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was just getting into
I
that one
should
there.
have opened it, yeah.
I was just getting in there, I was.
I did notice that 3 mice ran out of the room when Mousy started singing.
Tell me, I suppose, do you do rodeo riding and all that sort of thing, or is that just in the movie, so to speak?
No, I used to rodeo, do that all full time, but I had several injuries that excluded me from the game, so I don't do it anymore.
And is it competitive? And
Oh,
or not?
absolutely. We
Yeah.
have amateur and professional ranks in America, and anybody can get into rodeo, from the kids right on up to the professionals. And it's promoted out west where we live,
Okay.
in the Rocky Mountain region.
Tell me about breaking in horses. Is that part of your brief as well? Is it something that,
Oh yeah,
that you do?
we start colts anywhere from 2 years old, preferably to 5 years old on the ranch. If we have special little projects, and then we rough them out the old way in a round pen, tie up feet, sack them out, bail on, and good luck cowboy, so
So it's really as we see it in the movies. Are the
Correct.
movies exaggerated in any form with the rodeo riding, with breaking in the horses, with rounding up the cattle the way that you do, and all that sort of thing?
No, our like our roundups, our brandings, we'll gather 500 head of cows in a morning, and it's all, we put them into a holding pen. We have ground crews, wrestlers, we have ropers. We rope the calves, drag them to the branding fire, vaccinate them, castrate them if they're bull calves. Well,
Yeah,
that
was kind of a funny
He's not telling the other. He
I
said.
was thinking of the,
Sorry,
of the pain for the
No.
animals, and because obviously we would be pretty protective about our animals and the way that they're treated and all. And I know that we possibly will get calls now that I didn't ask you that. Is it so hurtful for the animal?
No, it's over and done so fast that
They
they
inject them.
have time to
They inject them straight away. When they're doing all that, they get bombarded. It's like a guy comes along with 2 gun things in his hands, and he injects them. So it's painkillers and stuff in it.
Oh yeah, so there is pain relief. Have you witnessed it? Have you been
I've just
part
come
of
back.
this
I've just come back. I've been working there this year, and he
we
put a
made
good spin
Mousy
on
an
it.
honorary Wyoming cowboy. He earned his.
Yeah, I earned my
his
spurs.
this year.
I finally got my
Lost the hat
spurs
and the-
this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they made me eat some of those things in the morning,
Okay, so what was your experience like? What when you were out there?
You start work at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the first thing you do is you have coffee, and you're heading out to the ranch, and all of a sudden this ranch was 160,000 acres, so different parts of the ranch we all had to meet up at every morning. And you went to these big pens, and the rest of the cowboys were gone out early, and they would start rounding up all the cattle coming in, and you had to get ready and get all the fires burning and stuff ready, and then the work begins. They just go in there, they rope them gently, they take them out, we take them down, we toss them down, and the rest of the guys do the branding and whatever they do after that. But it's hard work, but you're finished by 12 o'clock in the day, so because
I mean, you've an 8-hour day done.
it's so hot you cannot do that. After 12 o'clock in the day, you may not be out doing it.
To relieve the stress for our animals, we don't like to work them in the afternoon sun out there.
Okay.
It'll be
Pretty
from
hot.
85 to dang near 100 degrees most days with the summer there, and so
it's hot.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that we're doing this interview today, and obviously it's great to meet you, is there is events coming up. Are there?
There is an event coming up this weekend at Mullaghmore at a place that I have called Lonesome Dove Ranch. We have this every year. It's an annual thing, and the money this year we're putting our money this year towards the youth team to try and get them out to Australia next year. And for the last couple of years, well, a lot of years before that, we were giving it to other different charities and stuff like that. But being that we are a non-profit organisation anyway, we're not in this organisation to make money, merely to keep it going and get people interested in it. It's happening this weekend on the 13th and the 14th, which is this weekend coming up, and it should do. We're putting on a lot of stuff in the afternoon. There's going to be some food there and stuff like that. Everybody's welcome, men, women and children. Come on down. It's free to come and watch it, basically. But if you've got a horse, come on down and ride with us down on the beaches and have some fun and see everybody dressed up on the day.
So you're going to be doing the lassoing and all that?
We'll be doing a wee piece of that there, yeah. We've got one horse there, and a couple of our younger guys are going to actually sit up on this horse that's never been sat up on before. So I would advise someone to bring your camera and a laughing bag with you, because it can be fun, like, you know.
It can be fun. So it's this 13th and 14th.
13th and 14th.
What time?
Everything kicks off maybe about 1 o'clock in the day to 1:30, because we are in Ireland, and no matter what time we say it's happening at, it's never happening. Officially it's 12, but it's going to be 1:30 before things get moving, like, you know.
Moving. Okay, brilliant. And it's down at the
Lonesome Dove Ranch in Mullockmore. You can find it. It's very easy found when you come into the village.
Okay, now we're going to finish off now, and Doug, have you another song for us now while we...
Yeah,
do you have sing-songs around, around the campfire and all of this after?
Yeah, and I'd be glad to sing everybody a cowboy song to come out and...
So we're going to have a cowboy song now. Give them an example of what they're going to hear at this weekend.
Here's a real cowboy song, and
it tells... You going to join in this time?
Yeah, my microphone might be working this time.
Excuse me.
He's got a frog in his throat.
The sea air is really...
It's getting to your throat.
No, it's great. Where I'm from, it's so dry all the time. So this is I'm readjusting and I'm liking it.
Okay, brilliant.
Send this out to Marlene and the girls at Drumcora. Pushing horns weren't easy, like the movie said it was. Don't remember dance hall girls or hotel rooms with rugs. Work hot and tired and nasty, rode your pony's head too low. And all the nights we couldn't sleep, 'cause it was too dang cold. We sang Strawberry Road and Little Joe. Night we hit the river and the rains began to fall. Water rising so dang fast, we thought it drowned us all. We lost a lot of steers that day and 4 or 5 good mounts. When the boys rode into camp, we knew that's what counts. And we sang Yippee-Ki-Yay and Amazing Grace. The night they broke behind us and they took us by surprise. I whistled out to Bonner, I saw the terror in his eyes. He rode for all his horse could ride, and I knew he done his best. He crossed over Jordan, riding Dunny to his death. And we sang, bringing in the sheaves and the rugged cross. So when you see the cowboy, he's not ragged by his choice. He never meant to bow those legs or put that gravel in his voice. He's chasing what he really loves, what's burning in his soul. Wishing to God that he was born 100 years ago, still singing Strawberry Road and Little Joe. Still singing Strawberry Road and Little Joe.
a million. That is Doug Michaelson there and Mousy Jinx. And thanks for joining me on the programme.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
You'll be back again with me.
Sometime down the line.
You will indeed. And just before you go, the listener wondering, do you two lads have blazing saddles?
Yes, we have.
Yes.
come down the weekend. We'll show you.
Okay. All right. Rejoin me after this break.
Thank you very much.